Hey guys, what's up? Oscar here, and welcome to a special Transformers video review. I'm taking a look at Transformers Titan Wars Voyager class triple changer Megatron. As you can see, this is him in his glory, and I wanted this figure the moment he came out. I'm a big fan of Megatron. He's my second favorite type of figure. Well, second favorite character behind all of the Seekers. So we're going to be taking a look at him today, and let's go ahead and take a gander at this guy first. This is the worst Transformer of 2016, well, the runner-up. You've met the worst Transformer of 2016, hands down, being that of the Triple Changer Optimus Prime. And Megatron's engineering to his two alt modes are actually really good, and I'm aware that he is a pre-tool for Blitzwing, and I'm looking forward to buying Blitzwing because I have the generations. He's here. I'm going to be using him for reference for his tank mode. But basically, this is not a bad figure. On a scale to 1 to 10, Megatron is a fantastic addition to your Hasbro shelf. He really is. And that's saying quite a bit compared to what Hasbro's been releasing the last few years. The last Megatron we got was the Combiner Wars, which I'm going to post a photo up right around this area here. And I got my Combiner Wars Megatron from Bobby Skullface, who got it from John Garinger. And then Bobby Skullface graciously handed it down to me as a gift in exchange for a Big Dumb Tour review, which you guys saw was, oh, call me Popsy Bro, which was fucking awesome. I was going to do a Big Dumb Tour review on him, but it's the fact that there's just too much going on here for his transformations that would just make the video unbearable. I hate to do it. And it's weird because good engineering, lazy engineering. That's basically it. I mean, come on, to get this guy to train mode, you basically just spread out the arms like that, tuck in the fists, and then you basically split him in half. That's just about it. So, I mean, Sentinel Prime, it was nice for them to give him a shot, but he didn't win me over much per se. As you can see, I got bored with him. I've been panel lining to see if it would help him, and it hasn't. But the thing is, what I'm noticing is, with Sentinel Prime, and even with Optimus over here, these guys basically look good as pre-tools, whereas Megatron looks good, but it's not like, okay, we're gonna try it out with these guys and then we'll release the original characters that's supposed to be based on that look a hell of a lot better. But Optimus Prime per se, this is the worst figure in my collection. Seriously, it is horrible. I have no clue what they were thinking. I did a video on him and I don't know what's going on. This guy is about as entertaining This guy's about as entertaining as a Stevie Wonder Twitter feed. I mean, it's up there with why. So, let's take Sentinel Disappointment out of the way over here. And we'll go back to Megatron, and let's go ahead and go over the cool things what you can do with Megatron here. Now, he has articulation, as you can see, right here at the elbows, and he's got some bicep. He's got a bicep swivel, shoulders do a full 360. The head goes right and then left. Well, my right and left. Again, no torso articulation at all. You do have the legs that go forward and you have them that go back. They bend at the knee, and the foot has some articulation, if you want to call it that, but that's just there for transformation purposes. Now, one of the big sins with Titan Return is any weapon that would have looked remotely good with their figure has been murdered for the fact of making it a sled. A seat, if you would, for the other Titan class Titan Returns figures, like Horrible here. You basically get that little nib behind his feet, which in some of their releases, that's a gun. Those are gun barrels, but you get that nib goes into that hole right there. And what I will give them credit at is it basically holds him very steady, and he doesn't move at all. So this is not that bad, but it just, this could have been a great, accessory for Megatron here. We'll put that to the side. We won't be needing that until jet mode. So, and here's Horrible, face sculpt on Horrible is pretty BA, and actually this blue does coincide with this Optimus Prime's blue. So for you, let's just do this. This is going to be one long video, but fuck it, who cares? Bring that down, let's pop off Prime's head, and let's put on Horrible's head. I think we could get that in there because it was giving me a little trouble earlier when I went for it. So if you want a quick Decepticon, Horrible's got you covered if you have them. Even if you pop up the antennas there, it works. The blue rocks with the rest of the blue it's on. So we'll put him back aside there. Horrible Prime. And some quick size comparisons. Let's go ahead and I'll bring some things out first. My little Mini Mates Deadpool. my wife got me 2 packages. So I actually got him with like over armored Spidey, and then I got him with Wolverine and Deadpool's first appearance, Mini-Mate Wolverine, and first appearance Deadpool, which is they're over there. I'll show you real quick with my little collection there. Bruticus is holding them. So there's your scale there. Then of course the ever so elusive, the infamous $40 deluxe class Brainstorm. I actually got lucky. A buddy of mine down in Orlando was able to pick him up, and his Walgreens had a buy one get one half off. So I paid $10, and thanks a lot, Ryan. You're the man. So this is actually a really nice figure. Nice blur remold, if anything. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go right on ahead here, and we're gonna get him first into his jet mode, and then we're gonna get him into his tank mode, and we'll do our comparisons from there. But before we get started, first his fusion cannon. Now the instructions tell you to peg the fusion cannon into the peg holes on either of his arms. You can't see this, you can kind of see that one right there, but I basically just mounted it on the tank treads, and it stayed on pretty good. It stayed on pretty solid. So I mean, that's one thing to do there. So we'll just move that aside. So first off, I wanted to talk through the transformation, but I kind of don't want to. So we're gonna go ahead and blaze through it like I normally do, and you're gonna see obviously sped up, but I'm gonna try to slow down the parts where these hinges, because this is hinge city. It is crazy what they did with his shoulder here, but it holds together well. It really does. It holds together well. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at him in jet mode, and just to explain some few things here, like his feet, the back of his legs here, they do have these doors. Don't be scared to open them all the way out, because if you just go as far as they let you, you'll have difficulty bringing the feet up. So just open it all the way up, and then the feet will go in all right. Then you just collapse the leg. So we'll get started with the transformation to jet mode, then we'll go into tank mode, and then final thoughts on this guy. So. Okay, so now we got him in jet mode, and as you can see, I really like this jet. I'm a fan of jets, period. So I can't wait to get my hands on the X9's Blitzwing. But this is, when this gets done into a Blitzwing, this is going to look phenomenal. As you can see, he actually has stickers, pre-applied stickers, and as they are falling off. And that's unfortunate. But as a jet, it's actually winning. I kind of like this as a jet from that end. But then you look underneath, and it's just a tank turret, which I would have preferred to have had it, like, you know, done away somewhere else. So what you're gonna do next is, with his fusion cannon here, you are basically gonna be putting that bad boy right now, and then with his gun, the sled, these clips right here, they're gonna go right in that area there, and that's gonna also help retain the legs and keep them in place. Let's see. We gotta make sure there we are. So the gun now goes back there. The back works as a thruster along with the other jet thrusters, which again is really nice. It could have used some paint. It really could have. Like, the detail on the jet is nice. Some more paint apps probably would have helped it, especially here in the thrusters. That's some custom shit I'm probably gonna end up doing. Again, there he is now in jet mode, and the only issue here is his ability for any sort of chance at all for stability is essentially like dead in the water. I mean, because it's just that turret kills it. If that turret was removable, that would be great. But I believe it's held on, by a pin. So, I mean, I'm sure Justin will think of something. But here it is in jet mode. It's not bad. Like I said, the jet mode itself is nice. I really like it. Let's just, you know what? Let me put you back here. That way, no one got to see your ass. So as in jet mode, I really dig them in jet mode. And laying them down on the ground, let's tilt this a little bit, and we're gonna bring in my favorite, one of my favorite classic figures of all time. I got him from my buddy Greg from Mercy. Classic Skyshadow. I was gonna get the Takara Adventures, but he ended up selling me his, and I already had the weapon. So, as you can see, just a quick comparison on height alone. Megatron is basically a heck of a lot taller than Skyshadow is in his jet mode. And I can't wait for that Voyager, that leader class version that they're releasing of him, because I will be picking that up. That'll probably be my last Hasbro purchase for a long time. Megatron is awesome as a jet. As a tank, it's a different story. We're about to see. We'll get Skyshadow out of here. We'll put him over here, and let's go ahead and get him into tank mode. And again, here is Megatron in his tank mode. Now what you do here in this case, because you actually have a place for the head guy to sit on besides the sled, is you fold out his little dude right here, you spin his head around, and then you bring out his arms, and then boom, there you go. It comes down as a little shield, and then his turret has full 360 motions. It rolls all right, you know, you got little wheels on there. Now here's some quick size comparisons on that compared to Generations Blitzwing. Remember that? Yay, look at that. Well, everyone misses him. Yay. But as you can see, like the wings kind of, they do prop out a bit. I'm pretty sure I may have pulled the Bolt Matrix and done this hella wrong. Respect the Bolt Matrix though, he's a good guy. Good guy, Bolt. So basically, he's longer than Blitzwing is per se for tank mode, a lot longer. Ooh no, I broke him. Whatever. Basically, you know, they even freak out because these are one of those little clips that Hasbro uses all the time when they don't want to put a pin in this place. So basically, as a tank mode, Megatron isn't necessarily all that bad. I kind of like him. I would prefer him as a jet, really, because I've never really seen him as a jet. And I'm not counting the movies or Cybertron. Well, Cybertron does count. There was a cool jet mode. And then, of course, there was RID. Okay, never mind, whatever. So, this is the first time we've had Megatron as a triple changer, basically, for a tank and a jet, which is, I think it's neat. And if you want, you can actually prop this. If you look over here where his head goes, those ports, you could prop that on there and kind of give it like an homage to his G2 Megatron. So his head would be able to, let's just show you what I'm talking about here so you know. Y'all know I'm not crazy and stuff. So you could kind of have that up there like his old G2 counterpart. Remember, he was a tank. So either way, this figure on a score to 1 to 10, you know, he does good. He does like a high 7. You know, he could use some more paint apps, which would have been great, but I'm not stressing it. He's got to be either in robot mode. If I choose an alt mode, it would probably most likely be jet. I like the jet mode. I like it a lot, and I cannot wait for this to come out, this whole assembly to come out in representation of this character, because this has not aged gracefully. I don't even want to show you the head. And what a night, look at that, it popped out after I spent like 5 minutes getting that in there. But nevertheless, I picked this guy up from the Chosen Prime. You could get him on the set, of course. You could rack up points. You know, the guys there take good care of you. Ordered this guy on Thursday afternoon. It came here on a Saturday. So final thoughts. This is the Megatron I would have loved to have had. The Combiner Wars one is great. The one that Bobby Skullface gave me. He's still on my shelf. Actually, he's in storage. I'm sorry, he's not on my shelf. But he is a great figure. You know, that's still a good figure. You know, it's a nice makeshift. It's a nice hold me over until you either buy the Takara or one of the 3 other Megatrons that third-party companies made. But this is a nice Megatron figure. It really is. But it's got to work great as a Blitzwing. It worked good for a Megatron. It'll be great for a Blitzwing. Hopefully, it will have better. Hopefully, it will have better paint apps, if anything else. But so, I mean, it's up to you on what you want to do. And you know, Titans Returns has kind of helped me change my attitude about Hasbro a little bit, not a lot. Oh wait, watch this. I gotta shut tank. But you know, for example, so until then, I want you all to please, for the sake of Primus, collect responsibly, be good to yourselves and each other, and have a nice day somewhere else. And remember, I got nothing. Have a nice one.
Hey guys, what's going on? Oscar here to give you a quick heads up. Just be sure you listen to Shattercast every Friday. They got a new episode up, and if you pay attention, you'll get your chance to win. Your chance to run your hand through Justin's hair. That's right, run your hand, dirty or clean, through Justin's hair. All he's gonna say to that is, that feels adequate. All right, have a good one.